University for our men's basketball game tonight. First, we want to start with prayer tonight. So please join me in a word of prayer to begin. Dear Lord, Heavenly Father God, thank you so much for this opportunity to be here and witness this sports activity. Father God, we pray that you will be with each one of us, that you will keep us safe and secure. And as we enjoy this moment together, that we may also have the presence of the Holy Spirit among us. Thank you so much, God, for hearing us and answering us. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen. So right now,
oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Dallas Christian here in the nightcap of this doubleheader as Dallas Christian comes in at 9-12, 2-10 on the road. Your Knights are 6-12, 5-6 at home, and they are 2-6 in the Southwest region. Hi again, everybody. Chris Sheeman, welcome back as we get ready for game number 2. For Dallas Christian, they look to make it 3 straight after they won at home against Champion Christian back on the 2nd, and then beat Ozark in Joplin, Missouri on February 10th. Meanwhile, your Knights coming off that big win against second-ranked Arlington Baptist on Tuesday. Knights took down the Patriots 76-73. Mo Musa had 26 points in that game, 19 for Alvin Kimunga. Viadex chipped in 10 as well. Dominique Wilkins had 11 rebounds in that contest. So game 2 of this 3-game homestand for the Knights. Wrap it up at home February 20th. That's Tuesday against College of Biblical Studies. Guys will be first in that game. That'll be at 5 p.m. local time. As the tip is controlled by Dallas Christian, we are underway in Keene, Texas. Chris Shima, glad to be with you from the home studio in Cleveland, Ohio. This pretty good Dallas Christian three-point shooting team at 35%. Knights good three-point defense. They look to go down low. Boozer misses on his first attempt. Correction, that was Elam missing on the first attempt. So Knights get the stop. Mo Musa with the basketball to Kimunga. Alvin Kimunga was huge early on in that Arlington game. Garcia no good. Musa's got the offensive rebound. Mo Musa is our poll question tonight. Will Mo Buckets get at least 25 tonight? Kimunga no good. And it's wrestled away by Guy. Yout Guy. Came in averaging close to 8 rebounds a night. One of the leading scorers on the team as well. Elam takes it out deep. Handoff goes to Walker. Now Guy. Oh, nice cut. Extra pass. Good ball movement. Gibson for 3, no. And we remain scoreless at the start of this one. Gooden into the forecourt. Orlando Gooden averaging 12 points per game to Viadex. Garcia now on the left wing. Step back 3. Yes! Jason Garcia on the board. Just a shade under 12 points per ball game. 35% three-point shooter. This Knights team in February shooting 45% as a team. It's the best shooting month of the season. It was a season-high 57% shooting against Arlington Baptist on Tuesday. Looking to get a steal here. They're going to just run out of real estate as first player to dive for it. Garcia deflected it. It'll stay with Dallas Christian. I don't think they reset the shot clock, so Crusaders going to have to boogie here with the basketball. Gets it into Walker. Maybe they did. Walker going quickly. It was winding down, and they let Walker get right to the rim. Blake Walker averaging close to 10 points per game. Mo had it swatted by Gibson. Gibson's 4th block of the year. Down low, Alvin Kimunga. That's exactly what he did against Arlington on Tuesday. He goes to work here, averaging just a shade under 6 points per ball game. Walker into the forecourt. Guy top of the key. Out to Boozer. I almost said Shepard. He's not in. Gibson is, though. 3 by Boozer, yes. Like I said, a pretty good three-point shooting team, 35%. Knights still 7th best in the NCAA in three-point defense. Opponents just under 31% this year. Opponents have made 125 three-point makes. That's it. That's 3rd best in the NCAA. But Dallas Christian has us tied at 5 with that triple try. Here's Mo Musa for 3, no good. Rebound by Guy. Gibson cut off in the corner, scoops it over to Elam. Back to Gibson. Bounce pass goes to Guy. The flip, and no good. Garcia's got the board. Musa looks to attack, hangs, and scores. What a shot, Mo Musa. We've seen a few of those hanging buckets by Mo. Oh, Knights back on top, 7-5. Let's hope we have a game like we did on Tuesday. That was a fun, close game. Neither team was ever separated by much. Walker short on it. Garcia couldn't get a handle. It's out to Boozer, who's now got 5 points on the night. Nigel Boozer, 13.6 points per ball game, shooting 40% from the field, 38% from 3. He's got a 3, he's got a 2, and we are even at 7. Viadex on the wing. Here's Gooden between the circles. Oh, Got his man to commit, buries it. Orlando Gooden, his first 2. 12 points per ball game, 4.5 rebounds, 2.3 assists, 1.4 steals on the year for Orlando. Guy top of the key. Attacking, might have taken an extra step there, and he did. So, nice, force the turnover. Get the basketball back. Had a sub come in. We'll check on the sub here in just a moment. Smith is out there for Dallas Christian. DJ Smith into the game for the first time. Torres also in. And Mo Musa quickly with 4. Well, the poll right now, Mo Musa over under 25 is at 75% under. And then 12% over, 12%. He's Mo buckets. He's getting 40. I imagine there's some Crusaders fans who might not know Mo, but you better Google him and change your vote. Here's Smith from deep. Yes! Like I said, good 3-point shooting team. DJ Smith off the bench quickly with a bucket. He's 39% from 3 this season. 1-point game. Entry pass deflected, but Kimunga is there. Now Mo on the wing. Mo, contested shot, no good. Rebound by Crusaders. Smith hesitates, attacks, scoop, too strong. Put back is good by Ducros underneath. I don't have a numerical roster, so beg my forgiveness, Dallas Christian fans. Ronald Ducros is in number 35. And number 4 is Diego Torres. I mentioned Smith already. Number 12 is Nick Lancet. And number 24 is Nico Matthias. So that's the second unit for Dallas Christian here tonight. Our first sub of the night for Tyler Woldridge. As Musa goes to the bench and Dominique Wilkins comes in. Here's Matthias off the glass. Good scoring second unit for Dallas Christian. They've rattled off some points to take a 3-point lead. Gooden into the forecourt, 7 minutes into this one. Garcia putting the moves on, cut off on the baseline. Pass off the mark. It's a steal by Lancet. Smith had a sea of defenders around him. Torres swings it over to Smith from deep. No good, but it bounces right out to Lancet. Extra chance opportunity for Dallas Christian on a scoring run, and another 3 by Smith. He's got 6. Dallas Christian leads by 6. Timeout, Tyler Woldridge and company. As the Knights want to talk it over. We'll be back here in just a moment. That's me, Chris Sheeman. Glad to be with you here today. Dallas Christian on a scoring run has them up by 6. Smith has come off the bench with 6 quick points. Boozer with 5 for the Crusaders. 2 for Ducros, 2 for Matthias, 2 for Walker. For the Knights with the basketball, Mo Musa with 4, 3 for Jason Garcia, Kimunga 2, and Gooden with 2. Viadex goes cross-court to Gooden from deep. No good. And the rebound by Lancet. Pushing the basketball now, Lancet cut off in the lane. Torres pass over to Smith, who attacks, hangs, missed it short. Good defense there by Wilkins, and then it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dallas Christian. Dominique Wilkins' dad sent me an Instagram message. I said, stop calling him Dom or I'm coming to Cleveland to slap you silly. No, I only kid. He was very nice. Seems like a nice guy. I got a roster with some nicknames on it, and Dom Wilkins was listed as one of the nicknames. Evidently, Wilkins hates being called that. So Dominique it is, Dad. As Viadex got the tripled in, that scoring run for Dallas Christian and cut the deficit down to 3. Smith has been hot off the bench. A couple of triples already. He attacks for the second time in a row. Can't get it to go. Follows his miss. What a putback there by Smith. Gooden out to Viadex from deep. Well, we have seen this script before for the Knights. When the three-point shots are not falling or when they're settling for quick threes, it doesn't usually lead to a good night. Matthias steps into one. And Ducros couldn't get the putback. So here comes Garcia. Gooden now dancing, driving, fouled. Orlando Gooden going to the free throw line. 71% this season for Gooden. I mentioned his stat line earlier at 12 points per ball game. He's one of 4 players averaging in double figures. Mo Musa leads him with 21.6 a night. And then Gooden's second leading scorer at 12 a game. Jason Garcia just a tick under 12 a game. And then Viadex at 10.8 a night. More shuffling for head coach Nathaniel Glidewell and Dallas Christian as it looks like the starters are back in. It's Elam and Gibson, Guy, Boozer, and Walker. So Gooden with 4. Dallas Christian fans, if you want to hop on our YouTube chat, number 35, Yout Guy. Let me know if I'm close on the pronunciations there. He's got it top of the key over to Walker on the left side. Oh, Garcia read it like a book. Beautifully done. Down low. Oh, one pass too many there as Josiah Hazelton came in. He was wide open, but he looked to thread it to Wilkins, and it's a turnover. Walker turns on the Jets. His pass goes awry. Mo Musa back in, picks the pocket. Past the midway point here in this opening half. Garcia extra pass to Wilkins. Wings it out to Mo. Garcia now. Here is Viadex. Jason Garcia. Now Hazelton. Back to Garcia. Shot clock at 6. Garcia hoists. Can't get it to go. Hazelton. Rebound, strip, and foul. Walker saying all ball. Zebras disagree. Second team foul on Dallas Christian as Josiah Hazelton goes to the free throw line. So early minutes for Josiah off the bench for Tyler Woldridge tonight. And good on the first free throw. Area where Hazelton has struggled at times this season from the free throw line. Not on the first one, though. Can make it a 1-point game here. Short on that one. Gibson and the Crusaders walk it up. Number 5, Carlos Canaday is in. 3 is short in the corner by Gibson. Boy, Garcia, I mentioned it on Tuesday. Just a good rebounding guard. And then a frustration foul there by Elam, who's going to he knows he's being subbed out. Matthias is going to come back in as Nathaniel Glidewell goes and calms down his young player. Is there a flagrant foul or something? I think the Knights are at the free throw line. It's off camera. But yeah, technical. So we're tied at 19. I guess it was Viadex who shot the free throws. So Ephraim's got 5, 74% free throw shooter. And we are tied at 19 as we approach 9 minutes to go here in this first half. Much like Tuesday, this has been a fun one. Up and down at the outset. Garcia spins, yes. You know, that was a good play by Garcia because I think he recognized, okay, even if I don't get this, Dominique is right there for the putback. So that's a situation when you're attacking and you see that and you recognize that, you're all in. Garcia 3-on-2. Mo Musa. Back to Garcia. Viadex out deep. Wilkins now from Hazleton. Swings it out to Musa from downtown. Way off. And that'll go back to the Crusaders. So Knights took the early lead. Dallas Christian went on a run to go up by 6. And now the Knights back on top by 2. Boozer into the forecourt. Gibson spinning, firing it, and got it to go. His first bucket tonight. Gibson about 5 points per game on average, and we got another tie. Actually, I think that's our first tie since it was 0-0. I might be off on that, but good looking to attack. Contested shot, good defense there by Dallas Christian. Kennedy comes up with the rebound, went coast to coast and was off. Hazleton now the board. Here's Garcia. Dominique Wilkins on the far side of your screen. Hounded by Gibson, and he's fouled. 4 team fouls on Dallas Christian. Believe it or not, the Knights have not been whistled yet. Oh, I opened my big fat mouth now. 7:03 left to go, though. That's a pretty good stretch. And even Dallas only has 4. Our first game was extremely whistle heavy. Kimunga. Kimunga stays with it. Go up again. He's blocked by Guy. What are you going to do when you got a wingspan like Guy down low? His 22nd block of the season. Stays with the Knights, though. Garcia will inbound with 15 on the shot clock. Out to Mo. Mo ran right into the wall. Oh, as a short guy, I've been there myself. It happens. Boozer, yes, and the foul. Nice response there by Nigel Boozer, who averages 13.6 points per ball game. He's a 69% free throw shooter, and he'll go to the line for an old school 3-point try. Wilkins sat down moments ago. 3-point play, is complete. So Boozer now with 8. Garcia's also out. So Gooden and Mo Musa on the court with Hazleton, Viadex, and Kimunga. 2.5 for your Knights. Viadex over to Hazleton. Musa top of the key. And Mo is stripped but foul. So that was the first foul in the last sequence by the Knights. Dallas Christian now up to 5 with 6:22 left to go. Knights will have the clock go back to 20, and Viadex will inbound it. Musa in the corner, Gooden. Scoop over to Kimunga. Almost got the bank to go. Rebound by Matthias. Dallas Christian by 3. They've led by as many as 6. And see, I said something about the fouls, and we've had 4 possessions and 4 whistles. This is all my fault. So second team foul on the Knights right at the 6-minute mark. Some more shuffling. Lancet comes back into the game for Dallas Christian. And Ducros also in. He catches it on the inbound. Spinning around Kimunga, left it short, and Alvin with the board. Musa throws it front court. Viadex back to Mo. Quick trigger 3, no. Offensive rebound by Hazleton. That's his second or third. Musa will try it again, this time in rhythm. Mo buckets with 7. And we are tied for the second time tonight. Boozer to Smith for 3. Smith hit a couple off the bench earlier. Ducros fell down. I think Knights will have numbers here. Didn't look to push, though. So Dallas Christian gets back. Viadex cut off, forced the pass. Fortunately, it was deflected back to him. Now good. Viadex again. They're looking for Kimunga. Viadex takes it instead. Wow, hangs and scores. Making something out of nothing. That possession looked doomed. After him, Viadex bails him out. And it's 26-24, Knights back on top. Lancet splits 2 defenders. The reverse, what a play. His first field goal. Nick Lancet, 40% shooter, averaging 6.4 a game. Balanced scoring for Dallas Christian. Pretty deep roster as Musa long on the 3. Hazleton got a deflect, and then Musa chases it down. Deflect or deflect? Viadex, yes, it's a blocking foul. And Viadex going to the line for an old-school 3-point play and a chance to put Southwestern Adventist up by 3. 6-team foul on Dallas Christian, too, with 4:14 left to go. So maybe a little bonus action at the line for the Knights if they stay aggressive. Chris Shima, glad to be with you here tonight from the home studio in Cleveland, Ohio. You and I watching NCCAA D2 Southwest Region action between the Southwestern Adventist Knights at 6-12 and Dallas Christian Crusaders at 9-12 from Keene, Texas. So it remains a 2-point game. Smith, the bounce pass. Matthias lays it up, no. And it's last touch by Garcia. So inside 4 to play here until halftime. Ducros, Matthias rockets it to the cutter, Smith. And Smith in double figures with 10. First player in the game in double figures. So we're tied at 28. Gooden to Garcia on the right wing, and we got some pushing and shoving away from the ball. Ducros going to be called for the foul, and it's 1-1 time for the Knights. So Kimunga going to go to the charity stripe. 2 points tonight, 49% free throw shooter. Alvin Kimunga just under 6 points per ball game, 4.2 rebounds. Front end is no good. Guy with the rebound. Lance it into the front court. Takes it left of the lane. The corner three by Walker is no good. Ball deflected. And here's Smith with it. Smith gets a screen. Defense meets him. Knights holding their own but couldn't get the rebound, and then Ducros is fouled. 13 foul on the Knights. Well, we had the poll, Mo Musa over under 25. He's got 7 in what's been a relatively low-scoring first half. Ducros gets the first one to go. And the second as well for Ducros. So big number 33 who came in just 41% from the free throw line. Averaging not a great percentage, but looking good. Oh, coming from behind, that was Smith. Picking the pocket of Gooden. Smith inside, Walker in the corner. Lance it now. Back to Walker for 3. In and out. Flying for the rebound. Oh, Kimunga tried to save it, but Mo Musa was in the same spot. Both players were heading out of bounds. Kimunga walking a little weird, so they're going to get him out. Dominique Wilkins back in. Lance it to inbound. Walker gets it out to Smith from downtown. No. Good in the rebound. Knights trail by 2 with the basketball. Garcia posting up. Swings it out to Mo Musa for 3. Too strong. And in the corner, it's deflected, but it comes to the Crusaders. So Smith brings it up. Out to Guy. He'll try a deep one. Yes! Yout Guy. His first point. First bucket, I should say. Came in averaging close to 13 points per ball game and 8 rebounds. And yeah, he can hit that 3 ball 48% from the season. So Knights got to close out on him. Dallas Christian 1 point shy of its biggest lead, but now Gooden going to the free throw line on the 8th team foul on Dallas Christian. Gooden with 4 points tonight, 71% free throw shooter, misses the first. Matthias coming back in. Lancet will go out with 2 points. So 1 out of 2 for Gooden. He's got 5. The lead is 4. Mentioned the final home game on Tuesday. Knights will be the early game. The guys will be at 5 p.m. against Biblical Studies. As Guy now going to work, so he hit that 3, and now he's got it down low. Dallas Christian matching its biggest lead. It's 6. Viadex trying to put the moves on. Got his defender to step back a little bit, and Viadex now in double figures. He has, if I can read my writing, I think he's got 11. Just like my mother. I think he had 9. We'll check all this at halftime. Don't worry about it. Everything is fine. Minute 3 left to go until halftime, by the way. Guy with the handoff, cutting in is Smith, and a late whistle will send Smith to the line. DJ Smith, 68% free throw shooter this season. 46% shooter overall, 37% from three. He averages 7.8 points per ball game, 4.2 rebounds a game. And having himself a good first half now. Still stuck on 10 points, though, as he misses the first. So 11 for Smith. As we go inside a minute to go, it's Knights basketball trailing by 5. Gooden to Viadex on the wing. Cross court to Gooden from downtown. No. Walker the rebound. Smith looking to push again for Dallas Christian. Out to Guy from the free throw line extended. And last shot time for the Knights here. So likely Dallas Christian going to take the halftime lead. See what the Knights can do with this quote-unquote final possession of this first half. Mo Musa out to Viadex. Viadex had it poked away, still 4 seconds. Viadex just got a hoist. He does. It's an air ball, and not a great possession at the end of the game, but a tight one. Once again, Dallas Christian leads at 36-31 after 20 minutes of play. We'll take the halftime break, come back, bring you all the second half action in just a little bit. All right, welcome back, everybody. Chris Sheeman with you, about a minute away from the start of the second half. Run down the first half numbers for you. As Dallas Christian leads Southwestern Adventist 36-31. Crusaders out shooting your Knights 41% to 38%. Dallas Christian 14-34 from the field. 4 of 12 from 3. I thought they were shooting a better percentage from 3. 4 of 5 at the free throw line. Knights 11 of 29, 3 of 14 from 3, and 6 of 10 from the free throw line. Plus 3, the rebounding in favor of Dallas Christian, 20-17. Knights have 5 turnovers, 4 for the Crusaders. 4 steals for Dallas Christian, 2 for the Knights, 2 blocks for Dallas Christian, none for the Knights. Leading scorer in the first half, both teams have a player with 11 points. It's DJ Smith off the bench, 4 of 10, 2 of 5 from 3, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe with his 11. Nigel Boozer, 3 of 3. He's perfect with 8 points. And 5 points for Yaut Gayev, 2 of 4 shooting to go along with 4 rebounds and a block. 4 points off the bench for Ronald Ducros. 2 apiece for Walker, Gibson, and Lancet, also Matthias. For the Knights, it's Ephraim Viadex with 11 on 4 of 6 shooting. 7 points for Mo Musa on 3 of 10, but just 1 of 6 from 3. Jason Garcia's got 5 points and 6 rebounds. 5 points for Orlando Gooden on 1 of 4. 2 points for Alvin Kimunga on 1 of 5 with 3 rebounds. And 1 point for Josiah Hazelton. So the Knights, we've talked about it, when they've struggled from 3, they're 3 of 14 here at the start of the second half. It's been a struggle to win games. Dallas Christian right now with the 5-point advantage as we're underway here in the final period, and until the first timeout, we'll keep the poll up. Mo Musa going over or under 25 points. Well, he's got 7 tonight. Not looking great for that over, but he is streaky as well, and he can really start cooking. Extra chance opportunity for Guy. I didn't mention this in the first half. Second meeting of the season, Dallas Christian beat Southwestern Adventist on December 18th, 86-52. So this is a much closer effort. At least it was at the start of the half. Crusaders going quickly as Boozer now in double figures with 10, and quickly the lead is out to 10. So a timeout for the Knights. Tough start to the second half. Not a minute in, and the Knights already down double figures. We'll be back. All right, back-to-back buckets given up at the start of the second half. Quick timeout by Tyler Woldridge. Chris Sheeman back here with you at the home studio in Ohio. So back to action here early on in the second half. Knights find themselves down by 10 just like that. Musa out on the wing. He'll look to attack. Got caught in the air down the Kimunga. Couldn't score, but he's fouled. That region tournament starting February 29th at Ozark Christian in good old Joplin, Missouri, my old second home. It's going to be interesting. The one thing that the Knights didn't have in the first half of the season, they had a lot of balance, but they didn't have that guy. And now Mo Musa's come in the second half of the year. And he is going to be that. He has been that guy. So they can really make some noise in that tournament. Arlington champion. Ozark. There's a lot of really good basketball teams in the Southwest region. Corner pocket. Walker no good on the three. And Musa with the rebound. Garcia to the cutter. It's Gooden. Hangs. Oh, what a play. Guy got faked out, and his wingspan is so long that it didn't matter. Musa throws it ahead off the miss. Here's Garcia, pull up. Yeah, don't get anywhere near him, Jason. Smart play. Garcia's got 7. Stay away from the paint. We close the poll on Mo Musa, the under 56%, over 31%, and my little joke part, 12%. So it's looking like most of the fans saying under. Mo Musa's still got 7. Looks like the majority is going to be correct here tonight. We'll see, though. Both teams now with a team foul here in the early stages of this second half. Playing around with the polls today. I kind of like doing that. Should have been doing it all year. Got another whistle as the ball was deflected off the Knights. Boozer the inbound to Elam. Scoreless, or correction, that's Guy who flips and scores. Just if you are a small college competing in the NCAA and you have a guy with that kind of size, you're automatically in the conversation. That is a rarity. Travel there by Gooden. Knights have come out terrible here at the start of this second half. So Crusaders basketball. Corner 3 was no good by Gibson. Viadex on the wing. It's swung over to Mo. And he's fouled by Boozer. Second team foul on Dallas Christian. The out guy, who is from Melbourne, Australia. 6'11". I love Australia. If there's any country where I could just go live for a while, I think it would be Australia. I just think the people there, it seems like it'd be fun. It seemed like the people would be fun. That's the vibe I get from Australia. Here is Boozer. Gibson was looking for Elam and a steal, but a foul. That's going to be on Dallas Christian, I think. Nathaniel Glidewell is sending in the farm. Second unit is coming in. We'll set the 5 for you. Good start to the second half for the unit, for first unit, excuse me. So Lancet is in, Smith is in. Matthias, Ducros, as Viadex up to 13 tonight now. Good game for Ephraim Viadex. Who haven't I mentioned? Smith I already mentioned. Ducros I mentioned. How about Torres? And Matthias, if I didn't say him. Speaking of Matthias, he's got the ball down low and good offense there. Second field goal. Garcia catch and shoot. Knights just not finding the range tonight. And like I said, that usually spells trouble. Matthias cut off in the corner. Got it to Smith. Had it poked away. Team defense there by the Knights. 2-on-1. Gooden, no, but he's fouled. It was Gooden and Viadex combining to force the turnover. And then on the 2-on-1, Gooden will have to earn it at the free throw line. Orlando Gooden with 5 points today. He is a 71% free throw shooter, and he's good on his first. Dominique Wilkins back out there for Tyler Woldridge. I mentioned it during the women's game, and I don't normally talk about coaching moves and coaching decisions, especially at this level. But I thought the game against Arlington Baptist was the best game that I've seen Tyler Woldridge coach. It was one of those games where he just made the right sub at the right time, called the right timeout at the right time. Everything was just in sync in that quote-unquote upset victory. As Torres shoots long on the three, ball batted out to Lancet. Don't want to leave him open. Smith's been hot today. Not that time as Wilkins gets the rebound. So Garcia into the front court. 14:42 left to play in this one. Knights down by 6. They've trailed by double figures here in the second half. Kimunga was short. Ducros the rebound. Lancet over to Smith, and he's not going to miss twice, folks. Somebody got to close out on him. 14 for Smith, and the lead back to 9. Tyler Woldridge using another one of those timely timeouts as we go away. Back to live action as the Knights have it in the front court. Just about 6 minutes into the second half, and Dallas Christian back up by 9. Garcia lost it off his foot but got it back. Knights running up against the clock now is Gooden. It's going to be a blocking foul. Oh, nope, offensive foul on Gooden. I thought that was the right call. I wasn't sure what the initial decision was going to be, but second team foul on the Knights. 4 on Dallas Christian with 14 minutes to play in the game. Dallas Christian at 9-2, just 2-10 here on the road. Looking to win their third straight game, though, and they've really rattled off the victories in the second semester. They beat an NAIA, Texas A&M Texarkana, to start the new year. Good move to the hoop there by Lancet for his second goal. But they also beat the national champs, Kansas Christian, back in December, 97-92. They've only lost twice since December 15th. So in 2 months, they've gone 8-3, correction. They've lost 3 times, so still not a bad effort. They lost to Randall on the road only by 1. A 1-point defeat to Arlington. Those were back-to-back heartbreakers. And then a 14-point loss at Arkansas Fort Smith. Oh, Musa with an air ball. As Dallas Christian has gone up by its biggest margin, 11. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Smith says, I was in the front court. The officials disagree. So a break for the Knights. Still lots of time, but body language not as sharp for your Knights tonight. And again, it's got a lot to do with confidence. When those three-point shots aren't going, it just seems to affect other areas. Viadex has been hot tonight, but that's a bad possession. Just a contested shot early in the shot clock with one guy touching the ball. And now you got a foul by Mo. 13 foul on the Knights. Dallas Christian with 5. Free throws for Nick Lancet. 68% free throw shooter, averaging 6.4 points per ball game. Rims in the first one. Lancet with 5 tonight. Dallas Christian improving on its biggest lead. As Mo Musa goes out and Hazelton comes in. Wilkins lost it out of bounds, couldn't corral the rebound, facing some pressure from Ducros. And Dallas Christian now going to have another crack at it. Most of their losses earlier this season, I mentioned they're 9 and 12. That's a travel, yeah. Late whistle, but good eye. But most of those losses against scholarship programs, they did lose to Champion early on in the season. Lost to Randall, I mentioned, in Arlington, but those were 1-point games. So they play a tough schedule to get themselves ready for region action. And you can kind of see down the stretch here. Those games really prepare you. I mentioned they did get a couple of wins against scholarship teams. I mentioned the Texarkana victory. Also defeated North American in the first game of the year. Ooh. Look out, Gibson. Or correction, Smith landed awkwardly, but no troubles there. Game 2 of a 3-game homestand for your Knights. With you again on Tuesday. Remember, their men are going to be the early game on Tuesday. So Matthias was stripped, got it back. Knights will end the regular season at Randall on Thursday of next week. And then Ozark Christian going to host the Southwest Region Tournament. Both the men and women, I think, are going to be in Joplin. Jason Garcia had it poked away. Great defense there by Smith. Boy, he's done it all here today. Ducros on the putback after the miss, and then it's deflected out. Last touch by the Knights. Not much going right here in the second half for Southwestern Adventist. We saw this in the girls' game, too. The ladies were up, actually, at halftime by 7, and Dallas Christian went to the trap and just pulled away. Knights men also having trouble in the second half here tonight. Still time, though. Down low, the bank shot is good. That was Smith again. He has 16 now tonight. Mo Musa back into the game. Had it poked away. Is it going to be a steal? No, recovered by Kimunga. Then he throws it away. That went out of bounds. And it's off Dallas Christian as Guy, Elam back in, Walker. They're just running line changes. Gibson, Smith stays out, or correction, Boozer is in. So I gave that bucket to Smith, but that was Boozer's bucket. So Boozer has 12. Smith stays on 14. Dallas Christian leads by 14 points. And we go to another timeout. That's me, Chris Shima. Glad to be with you. Home studio in Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, I'm so happy. We're hosting the Women's Final Four this year. And Caitlin Clark beat Kelsey Plum's record tonight, so shout out to her. I don't know if Iowa's going to be in Cleveland in April. Every time I watch them against Nebraska, and I'm really wondering if they didn't tank that game so she can get the record at home. The way they played the end of that game was puzzling. But I also watched them play Ohio State, and Ohio State really looked good against Iowa. And I think Iowa might have Colorado in their region bracket in the NCAA tournament. I don't know. But I got them Final Four tickets. I'm excited. Viadex can't get it to go, even if Caitlin Clark doesn't go. I love Dawn Staley. We got the Bayou Barbie, who might be making an appearance. Tara Vanderveer, Stanford. I mean, there's so many good teams this year. Dallas Christian up 14 as we go inside 11 minutes. It's Boozer off on the 3. Ball deflected around. Mo's got it. All right, if the Knights are going to make a run, it's got to start now. Musa attacks. Yes, and the foul. 9 for Mo Musa. 74% free throw shooter. By the way, I hope Southwestern Adventist wants me back next year because them Final Four tickets were not cheap, ladies and gentlemen. Got a little credit card action going on here in Cleveland, Ohio. I couldn't believe it. Musa in double figures now with 10. I need them contracts to be renewed next year. Chris Sheeman Media's funds is running out to go to the Final Four. I mean, if it's in your hometown and this kind of year for women's basketball, it's a no-brainer. Sometimes you got to live a little, right? Down low, Boozer misses, and then Guy is fouled. The out guy with 10 points today. As a free throw shooter, 76%. Mentioned from Melbourne, Australia. Make it 11 now for Guy. Do we have are the Aussies in the building? Are they on the YouTube feed? It's in the afternoon there, I think. 1:23 p.m. The Aussies are just starting their day. If you're out there, thanks for joining us. So lead is 13 now for Dallas Christian. Musa leaves it for Kimunga. Got it to go. Tough buckets. Alvin Kimunga, just his second today. Quiet after scoring 19 on Tuesday in the victory over Arlington Baptist. Walker to Guy. Oh, I'm giving Kimunga the block on that. Give it to him, scorer, please. Musa into the forecourt. Chance to get in single digits here. And Mo Musa's going to be fouled. That's 7 now on Dallas Christian. So we're just past the midway point of the second half. Knights already in the bonus. And if you want to come back, getting into the bonus nice and early helps. Musa with 10 points today, averaging 21.6. Also overs 2 steals a game. Front end is good. So a dozen now for Mo Musa. His eyes are starting to get a little bigger here. Recognizing single digits now. Dallas Christian is led by as many as 14. They leave it down low for the big guy. Guy missed it short, but he's got his own putback. 14 now for Guy. Mo with the basketball now. to the free throw line extended. Couldn't get the roll. Josiah Hazelton's been battling in his minutes tonight. Came up empty, though. And that's off of Garcia, who was out of bounds. Almost a turnover there by Canadi, who's in for Dallas Christian. Canadi, Walker, Guy, Boozer, Elam. Another foul by Dallas Christian. Mo Musa, Josiah Hazelton, Garcia in the game. Viadex for the Knights. Now Elam checks in, as that's 4 fouls. I don't know if they have the right number up there, because they have 25, but Elam just came back in, I think. All right, either way, it's Garcia at the line. Jason Garcia, 9 points here today. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. I think they took out Yao Guy. So free throws going down for the Knights. Single digits again. Still plenty of time in this one. Boozer top of the key. Walker. Catch and shoot 3 is good over on that far side. And the lead is 12 again for Dallas Christian. It was... I think Canada got that triple to go. Couldn't quite see the jersey number. Hazelton too strong. A box out there by Ducros. So Dallas Christian chance to match its biggest lead with a 2 here. After the Knights were starting to look for signs of life. Bucket no good. Musa into the forecourt. Hesitates, attacks. It was a charge once. It's a charge a second time. And Musa is down. Hashtag guy problems for Mo Musa. If you know, you know. But it'll be Dallas Christian basketball. Oh, I'm sorry. With 7:48 left to go. Behave yourself, Chris Sheeman. You need this contract for next year. Mo will be okay. Let's put it that way. He's out right now, but he'll be back. Deep breaths. Matthias will inbound it now. All right, lance it into the forecourt. I can't stop it now. Smith out deep. In the corner, catch and shoots. Air ball by Torres. Down low, another offensive rebound. And we get a tie-up. Jump ball will keep it with Dallas Christian. So lance it. And we got an offensive foul called on Dallas Christian on the inbound. I didn't see a lot there, but I was looking at the ball, so. Knights get it back. Catching some breaks here. Trying to capitalize on them is the key right now. Knights have been as close as 9. That's been about it here down the stretch. Viadex. Oh, contested bucket. Viadex feeling good about himself today. He's got 15. The lead is 10. Smith with 14. He's got the basketball as we go inside. 7 to go in the game. Smith spin stripped. And he touched it last. What a play by Orlando Gooden. Gooden walks it up. Knights keep getting stops, but they can't convert on this end. Viadex hit the last bucket, though, to Kimunga, who attacks and scores. All right, 8-point game, 6.5 left to go. Oh, that's poked away by Garcia. Dallas Christian getting lazy with it. Garcia, no, but Gooden, yes! 9 for Gooden, and it's a 6-point game with 6:16 left to go. Do we have a timeout here? I thought Dallas Christian was calling time. But they're going to let them play through it. Smith into the forecourt. You hear the crowd and Keene come alive as the ball was poked in the backcourt. 5:57 to go in the game. Matthias on the wing with 8 to shoot. Pull up. Ooh, dagger. Matthias now with 6, and now we have the timeout as Dallas Christian goes back up by 8. But this one ain't over yet, folks. 5:49 still to go. Welcome back, everybody. We've got 5:49 remaining in this one. As Knights have trailed by as many as 14. Cut it to 6, now down by 8 with the basketball. Gooden to Garcia. Oh, looking to go backdoor, and what a play by Guy to take that away. Great idea by the Knights, just those long arms from the 6'11 center for the Crusaders. Changes out of the timeout. As I mentioned, Guy is back in. Ducros remains in. And a foul called on the Knights. Going to be team foul number 6. And free throws coming for Lancet, I believe. Smith still out there. And also Boozer. Smith has 14. Boozer with 12. Guy also has 14, by the way. For the Knights, Efria Viadex with 17 in the game. Mo Musa on the bench currently with 12. Jason Garcia with 11. Lancet with 6 points tonight. Chance to make it 7. So the lead is right back to 10 for Dallas Christian. Nice response by them. 5 minutes and change left to go in this one. Chris Sheeman here with you. Second to last home game of the year. That's going off. Ooh, I thought that went off Gooden, but Dallas Christian did too. The ref says otherwise. Gooden into the forecourt. Top of the key. Garcia on the left side. Kimunga hands it back off. Swings it out. Gooden corner 3. No. Tip for the rebound. Kimunga, but Lancet comes away with it. Here's Boozer. Now it's swung back over to Lancet. He'll attack. Swatted by Kimunga. Viadex into the forecourt. This is Nigel Coleman in the game. Can't score. Well, with Mo sidelined with that injury, Knights going deeper into the bench. Kimunga gets a steal, 2-on-1. And the scoop by Coleman. Nigel Coleman coming in and making an impact for the Knights. So we go inside 4 minutes to go. Dallas Christian's had an answer every time. Let's see if that remains true. Lancet to Guy. Handoff goes back to Lancet. Correction, that was Boozer, and he misses. That door is still open for the Knights. Gooden for three. Three-pointers not falling for the Knights. And Garcia gets the hustle play, and then he's fouled. I see Mo walking around over there. Let's see if he doesn't come back in here pretty quickly. No, they're going to keep him on the bench. So Garcia at the line. 10 team fouls on Dallas Christian now. So 2 shots no matter what. Garcia with 11, make it 12. Dominique Wilkins will come in for Kimunga. Scoreless game so far for Wilkins. And both free throws good for Garcia. Baker's dozen for Jason. 2-possession game again. Still 3:26 left to go. We got another timeout, so we'll step aside and come back. Welcome back, everybody. It's Dallas Christian with the basketball. 3:20 left to go. Loser, near side top of the key, it's Guy. He's been good in the second half. The fadeaway, no good. Long rebound deflected, and Dallas Christian has another crack at it here. Yeah, clock's your friend, so Crusaders will back it out now. Smith, hop step to the bucket, the reverse blocked by the rim, but another extra chance opportunity for the Crusaders here. That was Ducros with the hustle play. Here's Boozer, yes. I mean, you give a good offensive team 3 cracks at it. Ooh, Ducros is down. He's hobbled a little bit. Gonna go out of the game, it looks like. Clean up any moisture out on the court. Boozer, Smith, and Guy all have 14 each for Dallas Christian. Lancet has 7, 6 for Matthias, 4 for Ducros, 3 for Kennedy, 2 for Walker, 2 for Gibson. Knights have been led by Viadex with 17, Garcia 13, Mo Musa with 12, Gooden's got 9. Here's Viadex for 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Smith, and it's taken away. Gooden pull up. Yeah, got it to go. Gooden in double figures with 11. Again, a 6-point game. Boozer into the forecourt. Boozer hesitates, attacks right to the rim. 16 for Boozer. Knights can't keep trading baskets as we go inside 2 to play here. Don't settle for threes. There you go. Viadex attacks Garcia now. No good. Oh, what an offensive rebound by the guard Gooden, who scores. 13 for Gooden. In the absence of Mo Musa. He might have taken more. I thought it was just a shot to the groin. There might be something worse with Mo. Hopefully he's okay. Boozer out to Walker, right wing 3, no. Oh, Wilkins over the big guy. Then the pass is tipped, taken away by Gooden, though. Gooden flies into the forecourt, to the bucket. Yes! 4-point game. 1 minute to go in this one. Calmly Boozer into the forecourt. He got to the rim the last time he tried it. He goes again, this time no good. And that's off Guy, they say. Knights basketball. The Knights have trailed by as many as 14. The body language I mentioned earlier in the second half did not look great, but here we are. Southwestern Adventist continuing to work, and they're going to have the basketball when we come back. Good effort down the stretch here for the Knights as they continue the fight. It's a 2-possession game. Southwestern Adventist will have the basketballs. Garcia gets it into Viadex. Gooden's been great down the stretch, up to 15 tonight. Viadex still leads them with 17. Gooden hangs, banks it. Oh, couldn't get it to go. And then we got a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors the Knights, I think. So Viadex to inbound it here. Extra crack at it. Trying to cut it to a 1-possession game here. Garcia will get it. Oh, no, he was looking for Wilkins, and Guy with the steal. Knights have to play the foul game now. Boy, this Yout guy. I'm telling you, size matters at this level. I said it earlier, you got a guy who's 6'11". You are in the conversation. Every game is winnable. So now it's Walker at the free throw line. And it's not just the size, rebounding, blocking, and scoring. We've seen Yout with some really nice steals. Boy, their best free throw shooter misses, and then Yout guy does it again. So a 6-point game. Gooden goes quickly, and Tyler Woldridge will call timeout. Maybe got to think about the 3 here with 20.2. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see what Coach Woldridge draws up when we come back. Well, back out on the court if you're Dallas Christian and you hang on here, you give that game ball to Yout Guy, who's been outstanding for them offensively and defensively. Timely steals. Knights still in this one, though. It's a two-possession game. Mo Musa, good to see him back out there. Good, and don't want to wait around too long. They get it to Mo for three, no good. Garcia the rebound. Garcia's fouled. So Jason Garcia will go to the line. 10.6 left. It's tough, but still not done yet. Garcia, 13 points tonight. $14 now for Garcia. No time to play around here. Make or miss. You got to foul quickly. 10.6 is enough time for two possessions, but you got to go real fast. 15 now for Garcia. How did they not blow the whistle there? Are you kidding me? Garcia is livid, and I don't blame him. Tyler Woldridge is asking as well. He clearly wrapped him up. Instead, you allow a few more seconds to go off. That is bad officiating. So 18 foul on the Knights. Still a 1-and-1 situation here. Boozer's at the line. Pretty good free throw shooter. Nigel Boozer, 69%, but that was... Garcia had every right to be mad. Front end is good. Knights basically have to sprint and hoist here now. Boozer with 18 tonight. Smith with 14. Guy with 16. Gooden will hoist. The three is no good. Knights going to come up short here today. Dallas Christian gets themselves a hard-fought victory, 72-66, as the Crusaders go to 10-12 on the year. They win their third straight game, and they send the Knights to 6-13, 5-7 at home, and 2-7 in the region. We'll be with you again Tuesday, one last time this season for the final doubleheader of the year against College of Biblical Studies. Guys game will be first at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. And until Tuesday, I hope you have yourself a great rest of the week, a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again next week. Take care.